But ultimately, we need God's message. Because all of us, we came from God. All of us are unique. God is unique, so each one of his creations is unique. And then we can find that unity through him.
Warmest greetings, magnificent friends. I'm Christopher Nichols from Ontario, Canada. Our people pray for your good health and happiness on your spiritual journey. Today, we continue our interview with Mr. Mehyar Badii on the Baha'i Faith, Unity for a More Peaceful World. Mr. Mehyar Badii, one of the pioneers of the Baha'i Faith, is a fifth-generation Baha'i whose ancestors were among its early followers. Born in Iran, Mr. Badii immigrated to the UK as a child and now resides in Slovenia with his Slovenian wife and 2 children. While pursuing a career in software engineering, Mr. Badii has served the Baha'i community as a member of its local, national, and regional institutions in Wales, England, former Yugoslavia, Serbia, Croatia, Bosnia and Herzegovina, and Slovenia. He is a staunch advocate of the unity of mankind and equality for men and women. He believes that the world is but one country and mankind its citizens. Baha'u'llah was the enlightened prophet and founder of the Baha'i Faith. He and his teachings are believed to be prophesied in Buddhism, Christianity, Islam, Hinduism, and other religions. Baha'u'llah was born in 1817 in Tehran, Persia, in present-day Iran. The word Baha'i means glory or splendor. The Baha'i Faith rests on 3 core principles: unity of God, unity of religion, and unity of humankind. Approximately 7 million people today in many countries adhere to the Baha'i Faith. Their scriptures are translated into 800 languages, and there are houses of worship in just about every corner of the world. The physical center of the Baha'i Faith, which consists of the shrine of Baha'u'llah, is the Baha'i World Center near Akka. It was built in the 1800s. Also, the Shrine of the Bab and its beautiful World Heritage Gardens are in Mount Carmel in Haifa. These shrines are very holy to the Baha'is.
Baha'u'llah was exiled to Palestine, or this Akka. That area, Akka and Haifa, they have a very prominent role in the Baha'i Faith. Baha'u'llah is buried in Bahji, north of Akka. The place is open to non-Baha'is. It's not only for Baha'is, it's a place of pilgrimage for the Baha'is, but it's got beautiful gardens around it. There are many locations for people to come and see and visit in the gardens. So that's one location which is very, very special and holy, the most holy spot on the earth for the Baha'is. The other location is the remains of the Bab, which is buried in Mount Carmel in Haifa. Again, because God is God of love and God of beauty, Baha'is have tried to make it beautiful and make it very nice. Baha'is believe that the revelation of Baha'u'llah is for at least 1,000 years. And Baha'u'llah himself, in his writings, he refers to the need for laws being adaptable to the circumstances, to the times. So to do that, he has instituted a supreme governing body. In his writings, he refers to a universal house of justice. And the procedure of how it should be elected, it's not appointed. The members of it are elected every 5 years by the Baha'i world community. So all of the procedure is laid down in the Baha'i writings, in the sacred Baha'i writings. So it says that this body, their duty is to resolve all difficult questions. And any of the laws that they see suitable to the time, they can legislate. The Baha'i believe that is a religion that can meet the challenges of the time. It's something which the founder himself founded. It's not something which was man-made.
Let us now pause to enjoy fresh air in the beautiful garden. We'll be right back after a brief message. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television.
Let's go. Pump up, pump less. Come on, you can do better than that. You know you can do better than that. All right, let's go again. Yes! Properly inflated tires can improve your gas mileage enough to earn you a free tank of gas every year. I told you you had it inside you. Answer the call.
This could be good. Hey, you.
Welcome back to the Baha'i Faith Unity for a More Peaceful World. Interview with Mehyar Badii, part 2 of 2.
We have in the Baha'i institutions which are elected. All of the Baha'i institutions which are elected and on a 1 year or 5 year basis. And then the purpose is to serve. It's not a political, it's not a financial position. These are for a limited period of time that anybody in the world can serve. The seat of this Universal House of Justice is in Haifa, in proximity to the shrine of the Bab. So when you go there, you can see there's like an arc next to the shrine of the Bab. There's an arc of buildings. There are buildings which are around this arc. One of them, the center being the Universal House of Justice, governing the Baha'i world faith. So if there's any issue, the Baha'is around the world, the point to turn to for difficulties are resolved issues at the local level, national level. International level would be the Universal House of Justice in Haifa and Mount Carmel.
The Baha'i Faith is one of the positive forces in the world. It unites all other positive forces and collaborates with others who are also positive to make the world a much better place for everyone.
The message of the Baha'i Faith is a message of unity and love for all humanity. Baha'u'llah emphasized in one of his writings the need to address the issues of the time. He says concentrate on your deliberations and your focus on the needs of the time that you're living in. And also one of the important things that he talks about is prejudice in all its aspects, racial, economic, national. All of these are all different aspects of the same thing, the lack of spiritual awareness and spiritual enlightenment. So we try to get us all working together and to have more communication with each other, to understand each other better. I think most of these fear and these prejudices, they can go away. But ultimately, we need God's message. Because all of us, we came from God. All of us are unique. God is unique, so each one of his creations is unique. And then we can find that unity through him. Then that unity can come through his revelation, the revelation from God. God is unknowable. Baha'i Faith teaches that God cannot be understood. It's the same as a painting and the painter. The painting can never understand its painter. The difference is so wide between the creation and the creator. So what happens is that God, who is unknowable essence, he, out of his love for creation, he manifests himself in the form of a human being so he can reach us and he can communicate that unknowable, invisible essences, our well-being. He's not a person to, out of his ego, to say, no, you should follow me so I feel good. He is exalted above all of these titles and names. So for our own well-being, he reveals himself in the form of a human being who suffers, who comes here, although he's the all-powerful, he's got all of these powers and attributes of God within him, and he can do whatever he wants. He subjects himself to the hands of humanity, to us, to suffers, and then so that we would be awakened. I think it's all of the manifestations of God, all of these divine beings, they endure suffering, they have hardships, so that humanity wakes up and gets closer to God. So that's why I think it's very important to have more closer communication and try to work for the betterment of the world.
Our deep gratitude, Mehyar Badii, for conveying the teachings of the Baha'i Faith and sharing your beautiful thoughts and messages with the world. We wish you much health, happiness, and spiritual fulfillment.